And for the first time, the next guy will want to be your best friend. Today, out of all things electrical, I want to talk about how electrical work can suck. It can just straight up suck sometimes. Starting with, you can definitely hurt yourself not even doing electrical work. Crawling around in someone's attic, easily hurt yourself. I turned around up in this customer's attic and slammed my elbow into I don't even know what. And you'll see in the video here, my elbow, yeah, it was definitely bleeding. And did I take my shirt off and check out to see what it looked like? No, not until I got home. Why? Because I figured if there wasn't enough blood, if it just didn't continue, that it was going to be fine. So I just kept on working, and I installed this breaker on the left hand side for this customer. It actually was for a toilet. While I was in this panel, I decided I was going to perform my normal preventative maintenance for my customer. And I've never done this before in this sub panel for this customer, but everything in here seemed, for the most part, pretty tight, pretty secure. It's not that old of a panel, but there still is a couple of things that are definitely wrong with this panel. And for a fact, the fact is this was inspected, and I don't know how some of this stuff just doesn't matter. For a good starter, something that's not illegal, and it doesn't really matter, like having the breaker on the top or having the main breaker on the bottom. But it kind of does. Like, you don't want all that cable running up and down the sides of this panel. If this panel was full, that makes it so much more full. It's just little stuff like that. Like, these panels are reversible. Flip it upside down. Flip the guts inside of it. One or the other. Whatever way makes it work. I mean, starting with that. And then up here at the top, these butterfly connectors, they're made for one cable. One single cable. They had four in that one. Why? Why? And this was all open. The sub panel was not installed with sheetrock there. This was a new wall put in, and this panel was put in new construction with, no sheetrock. All the cables installed new construction. As you hear all the time, the devil's in the details. The other thing I don't like about residential construction is they feel it's necessary to take the outer sheathing of the cable, write on it, and then slide it back over the cable when they install it. I can't stand this. It looks so sloppy. Like, either, I know it's good to identify the cables, but do it like a commercial electrician. Just number it. That's perfectly fine. You label you set your panel up, your panel schedule, and you label it. You number it. Simple. Therefore, when the panel gets replaced in the future, these tags don't all just go missing all over the place. You don't have to redo them all. You number it, you can pull it out, you pull it in the new panel. And for the first time, the next guy will want to be your best friend.